require perhaps a regional perspective to address more effectively. And we put together, with the leadership of actually New Jersey Transit, the governor's office at the time, and the Metropolitan Planning Organization in the northern part of the state, the North Jersey Transportation Planning Authority, put together a partnership to apply for one of these grants. Took us 2 times. We tried once and then tried again, and we're successful. But nonetheless, we're now one of 74 regions around the country in this grand experiment of trying to address at the same time the challenges of environmental protection and economic revitalization and equitable community development and many other challenges in the same sort of forum and discussion. And the forum for that is in New Jersey, and part of our grant is taking the form of this consortium. And the consortium is actually, it's a sort of a membership organization, if you will, but it is really providing a venue for discussing these issues across jurisdictional boundaries, across programmatic areas, across areas of expertise, in a way that will hopefully, at the end of the process, result in a more supportive framework for addressing many of the especially intractable problems that we all face. It's wonderful to have affordable housing in New Jersey's urban communities, but we need to make sure that there are affordable housing opportunities throughout the state. It's excellent to ensure the whole region has jobs available, but we need to make sure that those jobs are available and accessible to a variety of people. One of my colleagues here, I think, referenced that for them, equitable development was providing economic opportunities and affordable housing. And I would add to that what Vivian brought up, which is good connections between people and the places they need to go. And those 3 things are kind of the primary lens that we're going to be looking at in the North Jersey Sustainable Communities Planning process. That handout that you've got has a lot of detail about the full depth and breadth of what we'll be doing for the next few years. We actually have a governance structure that brings together, at this point, we will have 12 of the 13 counties signing on. Everyone that is participating in the consortium has to sign an agreement. It's called the Consortium Memorandum of Understanding. It essentially commits the parties that are participating to working collaboratively to advancing the principles of this federal partnership for sustainable communities and a variety of other things. Now, with that said, there are both obligations, some of which I just described, but also opportunities that are provided through the grant. The grant that we received is actually $5 million from HUD, but it's leveraged with another $5 million in pledged funds from various agencies, including Vivian. Vivian mentioned that they're happy to be a part of the consortium, but they are, New Jersey Transit is really a very significant component and partner to the project, and has pledged a significant amount of their resources to advancing, especially some of the local demonstration projects that I think I'll talk about in a little bit. We have devised the budget to essentially pass through about half of that money to local governments and nonprofit organizations to work collaboratively together throughout this process. There'll be a local government capacity grant program, which is essentially for the eligible communities that are participating in the steering committee for this grant, and then an NGO micro grant program to help us actually engage effectively with populations that are traditionally not well represented in regional planning discussions. So we will be rolling out a series of solicitations in addition to the local demonstration projects that Vivian mentioned, where we will be bringing resources to the communities to help advance the issues and topics that need to be addressed in what ultimately will be a regional plan for sustainable development for the 13 counties. It will actually have a physical embodiment. It will be really a strategic